Hello and welcome to my IG review. IG is a British broker that offers Forex and CFD trading and is one of the oldest brokerages online. In fact, they've been around since 74. They offer a couple of different types of accounts, one being commission free, which is your standard account, the other being a lower spreads plus a variable commission based upon the order size. They have extensive knowledge and expertise in this field as they've been around so long. So the trading accounts include the standard account, like I mentioned, which is the typical 1 to 200 type of account. The spread, of course, is going to be a little higher because they are basically charging you to execute the trade in the spread itself. The other account, which is the DMA account, that's a little bit more professional, and it has spreads as low as zero point 0.2 pips on the euro dollar in comparison to the zero point 0.6 in the standard one. But there is a commission that is based solely upon the volume that you trade. So that obviously will fluctuate. If you are a high volume or a high dollar trader, then obviously the DMA is what you want. Micro lots are not available through this client or this broker. So if you want to become a client, you should at least have a reasonably sized account. Now, the company itself is one that has been around for basically ever, 74, and they were one of the first to offer spread betting. They are the first to put it online. So, I mean, they've really been around. They're regulated by the FCA, as you would expect. Binary bets are regulated by the Gambling Commission in the UK. The minimum initial deposit is zero. But obviously, you need to fund your account to open a trade. With that being said, the inability to trade the micro lots, like I mentioned, you may wish to have a little bit larger deposit. They offer 1 to 200 leverage, which is roughly average. They do have several platforms, and you can see that they have a compare features chart here, and they've got web-based, mobile apps, tablet apps, and then of course they have all the usual. So the downloadable DMA platform is a liquidity providing platform. This is more along the lines of a professional, the L2. MetaTrader 4 you should all know, and then Pro Real Time is a really neat one that if you are looking for about 1 billion different ways to lay out your charting packages and such, you certainly could use this as well. Now, of course, we all know and love MetaTrader 4 has a ton of expert advisors. So if you're looking to use that, then obviously that would be your case. The direct market access, the DMA accounts, will require the L2 dealer, and it is free if you have at least £1,000 in the account. The L2 dealer gives you access to dark pools and directly to brokerages and the like. So it's truly a professional form of a platform. The method payments, they use BPay, China Union Pay, PayPal, and then, of course, credit cards, debit cards, wire transfers. Some of the markets that you can trade are just truly mind-blowing. So you got Forex trading, as you would expect. It's the weekend, so obviously we're not moving. But these spreads, as you can see, average spread does go down with the direct market access. And then you can go through and you can see that they offer a ton of pairs. There are also indices, shares, and this is direct share trading, over 8,000 with CFDs or spread betting. So it gives you the opportunity, Apple, AstraZeneca, some of the ones you would expect, Rio Tinto, But there are some pretty interesting markets out there that you can access. They do offer cryptos, commodities, pretty extensive commodities. Some other markets, these are like options, interest rates, bonds, digital 100s is the binary option, and such. So pretty interesting stuff. They do have an academy, some courses and stuff. There are live sessions and the like. So, they do have the usual basic education. I will say this, though, they're not extensive in it. So, this is more of a professional's place to go. You can click on online courses, and then it shows you like all the basics of technical analysis, trading psychology, all of that. It's not the most in-depth trading course, but it is pretty good. And if you are already experienced, I should say, in trading, then this is an absolutely excellent broker to use. They're highly regulated. They're obviously been doing something right for um, decades now. So obviously you don't have to worry about that. You do have the ability to be professional. You have to decide whether or not you're eligible. There's a couple different things, and that gives you much less in the way of spreads as well than institutions if you happen to be part of an institution. But nonetheless, this is a great brokerage firm, trusted for decades in the city of London, highly regulated. It also has 15 other countries that they have offices in.